Hey everybody, I'm Eric Phelps, Instructional Technology Coordinator for Lampasas ISD. Today we're going to talk about how you can take your YouTube channel to the next level. We've already set up our YouTube channel, so at this point we're going to go over the basics of creating your channel art, uploading videos, some of the basics with your channel settings, and also the video manager. It sounds like a lot, but you'll find that working with YouTube channel is really not that difficult at all. So first thing we're going to do is make sure that we have signed in to Google from google.com, and then you'll see your link to YouTube up on the top. And if you've already set up your channel, what you'll do is click on your name to the top left hand side, and that's going to take you to your actual YouTube channel. From here you can see that I've got some real basic channel art right here, and the channel art is going to display differently depending on the device that the user is using to access your YouTube channel. So when you first set up your YouTube channel, it'll probably show a picture of a desktop, maybe a laptop and a phone and things like that, to show you that the image is going to display differently for various devices that are used to access the site. So there's an easy way and a hard way to take advantage of the channel art. So I'm going to click on my edit channel art in the top right hand side there. And you can see it takes me by default to an option to upload photos. Now this is going to be potentially more customized, but also a little bit more difficult for those of you that are just getting used to working with images and customizing sizes and things like that. You can see that the recommended channel art size is 2560 by 1440. This is the number of pixels for width and height, and it has to be a maximum file size of 2 megabits. So if I select a photo from my computer that I have already set to 2560 by 1440 and made sure is under 2 megabits, you'll see what happens. So I'm going to go with this Eagle Pick copy here. So it says that my channel art's going to look different across devices. Alright, and you can see on the left hand side my eagle is out of the frame, and on the right hand side my eagle is also out of the frame. So really only on a full screen TV is it going to look as it should. So if I click adjust the crop, you can see that this area right in the center that is not slightly grayed out is going to be the area that displays on all devices, across all devices. So this is the safe zone for any sort of text or anything like that that you include. Well, my eagle is outside of that safe zone. So I can try cropping to get that just like I want it, but you'll find it's going to be very frustrating. So the image that you're going to use and upload, you want to have all the action right in the center to begin with, okay? And anything on the periphery needs to be something that would be nice to see but isn't essential to the picture making sense. If you don't want to go about doing that, an easier way to get started would be to click on the gallery and pick one of the images that Google has pre-made for us to choose from. So I'm going to just go with what appears to be some bamboo here, and you can see it's going to look nice and sharp across all the different devices. So I select it. It takes a second for it to load in my channel art, and now I've got some channel art and a background for my site. Okay, so there are the basics of channel art. Again, it'll be a little bit more challenging to use your own image, but you can always go with some of the preloaded content from the gallery when you edit that channel art. Anytime you want to edit it in the future, you just put your mouse over that top right hand corner and you'll see the pencil. Alright, so now let's talk about the channel settings. So what I'm going to do first is from the little drop down here, I'm going to go to the dashboard. And you can see that on the dashboard, this is where you're going to view statistics and reply to comments and learn about some of the new features for dashboard for working with your videos. It's similar to Video Manager in that this is where you're going to work with a lot of your videos, but we haven't even uploaded a video yet. So maybe before we get to channel settings, let's upload our first video. I've already got a video that has been created, so I'm going to click Upload. Select files to upload. Notice the privacy is set by default to public, which is probably what you want to leave it at, as long as it's not some personal family video or something like that where you want to have limited access to it. So here's my sample movie. I click open, and it was a QuickTime video. It's only about 40 seconds or something like that, but by default you can upload videos that are up to 15 minutes to YouTube, and with some of the options that I'll show you here in a minute, you'll be able to upload videos that are even bigger. Notice, you have the ability to export to YouTube straight from QuickTime. If I was to open it up in QuickTime and then export straight to YouTube, then it would be optimized for YouTube. YouTube will take just about any video file format you've got out there. So if you create a video using Smart Recorder, your Smart Notebook software and the Smart Recorder, and export it as a .avi file type, which I have outlined from my website. If you go to my YouTube channel right here and search for the Smart Recorder, we cover this in depth, how you can optimize your Smart Recorder software to record something that's nice high resolution .avi file type. You can upload that straight to YouTube, those .avi. You can upload all sorts of different file formats to YouTube. It's very, very flexible. But once you've found your movie and you've uploaded your movie, you'll see that it gives you a link straight to your movie that you can share with students. But you have to include a little basic information. So we got to have a title. We have to have some sort of description. And we have to have some sort of tag. Not many, but some sort of tag. Okay? So you can choose a video thumbnail so that this is how it will appear to others before they actually click and play on the video. So I'm going to just set that one as a thumbnail. All right? And another helpful thing to do when you are first uploading the video is to add it to a playlist so that as you collect more and more videos you can get them organized, because you can share links to playlists with your subscribers or with individual students. So if I go to my actual YouTube site, you can see this is my Smart playlist. There are 19 videos in here that are all thematically connected by Smart, so they're all part of the Smart playlist. So when you upload, maybe add it to a particular playlist. So I'm going to add to a new playlist, and I'm going to call this one Test. I leave it as public. I create the playlist. Now, this is one thing I would not recommend. It says that you can add an optional note to it. Well, I did this for one of my videos and could never get the note off. It doesn't show up as a comment, could not figure out how to delete the note after the fact, despite a bunch of different research, and really it doesn't add a whole lot to it. You can always comment and add notes and things like that to your own videos, but I would not do that right here. So at this point, after you've added it to the playlist, just X out. Okay, and at this point we have uploaded the video. All changes have been saved already, so we could go share it via various social media if we wanted to. We can also just click and go straight to the video and see how it looks on YouTube. So once the video has been uploaded to YouTube, we can share it. It's automatically playing here. We can share it in a variety of different ways. If I go to the video and I click share, it gives me a shortened URL right here to post to my teacher site or whatever the case may be, and I can also share using the URL that shows up at the very top once we get to the video. Alright, so those are the basics of uploading a video. So how do we work with and manage our videos? So I'm going to X out of that video and I'm going to go to the Video Manager. Now you'll see that from now when we click on Dashboard, we've got the one video and it shows some statistics for that particular video. Okay, from the dashboard, if you click on the dashboard, you can also get to Video Manager, channel settings, and so on. But we're going to focus on Video Manager. Once you get a variety of different videos, this is where I go to most of the time. So as soon as I select one of the videos, you can see I've got various options for changing the privacy levels, for adding tags to it, adding it to various playlists, and so on. So I can also see when it was uploaded. I can look at statistics over here, very similar to what you see in the dashboard, I think, but more user-friendly. Okay, so this is where we would do most of the work with the actual videos. And if I actually click on the video, I also have the ability to see info and settings, to auto-enhance it, to even add annotations and things like that. So we'll cover that in the next video when we get to more of the advanced settings. So I'm going to X out of that and go back to the dashboard, okay, or the video manager. I can go straight to the video manager. All right, so most of the time when I'm trying to move around in YouTube, this is where I do it. You know, if I don't see this up here in the top right hand corner, my little drop down to my video manager, usually I just click on my name and then it will show up. Okay, it depends. You know, as long as you're signed into YouTube, you should be able to see either one of those options. So once I click on video manager, it takes me right here, but next thing we want to focus on is the channel settings, because there's some important things in here that you need to customize straight from the beginning. First, we need to verify our email address. So if I click on verify, and I used my phone number to verify, it's going to send me a text message that has a 6-digit verification code. So I enter my verification code. And now that I've verified my YouTube account, and it says verified up here, you'll see that lots of these other features have been enabled. Okay, so including longer videos. This is key. Now I can upload videos that are longer than 15 minutes. Monetization is something else you'll want to consider. You know, I have not enabled it because I don't want to have ads on my videos. You can actually, if you sign up for a monetization program, you can actually make a little bit of money. You know, maybe you could make $5 if you got 100,000 hits on your videos, but to me it's not worth putting ads on my videos for the small amount of money that I could potentially get. I'd rather keep the interface as clean as possible. All right, so you can see what I've got enabled on my account right here. A live streaming event doesn't happen. They're rolling that out slowly over time, but eventually with your YouTube channel you'll be able to do live streaming events. Right now you could probably do that through Google Hangouts, but that is another training. Okay. All right, so we've talked about the basics of channel settings. If I click on Advanced, you can see I have the option of turning off advertisements so they don't show up next to my videos. I can associate a particular website with my channel. Allow my channel to appear in other people's channel recommendations. I would leave that selected because as soon as I say don't allow my channel, then you're not going to get as many people seeing your channel and your content. Display the number of people subscribe to your channel. That's your option if you just want to leave that that information off of your site. You can do that there. But once you've made your changes, then you're going to go ahead and click Save. You can put in keywords for your channel as well. This is going to help your channel come up a little bit faster if people are searching for it. So I would highly recommend putting your name in here and other basic information, any aliases, maybe the location, the name of the school that you're working for, whatever the case may be. That'll help your channel come up a little bit quicker. So from my main website, if you go to the Smart Playlist and go down to Recorder, again, that's going to show you how you can use your document camera and Smart Recorder in order to create a video using your smartboard. So you can actually record your lessons, move towards blending or flipping your instruction. Maybe just say it one time and record it, put it on your website so that if kids were absent or they need to hear the same information again, they can very easily do it. And this smart notebook is already on your computers, and the Smart Recorder is part of that software. So this video will cover some of that information for you. Show you how you can really take advantage of your document camera and the Smart Recorder, and then upload those videos to your own YouTube channel so that you can then grab the link to those videos and share them with your students directly using the share button. So under Upload Defaults, it's set to allow comments on all. Users can vote on comments, and users can view ratings for this video. So if you don't want those, and make video statistics on the page publicly visible. So you might want to adjust your defaults if you don't want comments to be included, or if you want the default to be unlisted or private for your videos and so on. This is where you would set those defaults so that there's less clicking you have to do each time you upload a video. Okay, I'm Eric Folks, Instructional Technology Coordinator for Lampasas ISD, and you have just created a YouTube channel and are ready to take it to the next level. The next video that we're going to share is going to be on how you can really take your channel to another level by customizing the content, putting in annotations, links to outside resources, having the next video show up within that video. So we'll cover some of those advanced settings in the next video. Thank you for your time.